The Y is just a great place to hang out and have fun. Had lots of fun at the Y, both in the summer and in the winter time. Played lots of organized sports. We played Y basketball. My children played Y basketball, so that was fun to watch that, become a dad and watch my kids play for the Y. I remember what I really liked about it, though, was to be able to go there during the summertime. When it was really, really hot outside, and you could go in there and you could play basketball, or we could go in there and wrestle, or just, whatever they happen to have lying around. We played ping pong there and everything else. And you saw kids from other schools. You got to meet kids from other schools before you went to like junior high and meet everybody. And you got to junior high, you go, I know that kid, I know him from the Y, So the Y was just part of our lives. So I remember when I was a kid how excited we were to get a YMCA because we didn't have one in Edmond. And back then when the Edmond pool closed for the summer, you had to go to Central State College, as we called it back then, to swim. And I remember when my dad and some other guys around town said we're working on getting a Y, and we were like, oh, what is a Y? What is that? We found out, well, you could swim there and play basketball there and do all these different things. So I remember me and my brothers being real excited when the YMCA first came to Edmond. Fred Snyder was the mayor here then, and Dallas Graham and David Bickham, who were some guys that were real involved in that youth athletics. They were really wanting to get the Y together. C.H. Spearman, who was a lawmaker here from that time, and his family, they were involved. And I just remember how it all kind of came together. There was a bunch to talk about it. I remember the groundbreaking wasn't too far from my house. And I remember being there when they all had the shovels and everything, and it was pretty cool. And it went up fairly quickly, it seemed like to me, because next thing I knew, we were in there playing basketball, and I was whipping up on my brothers on the wrestling mat and all that kind of stuff. I know that it has a list of people, men and women, that were involved on getting the Y here. And it was, frankly, it was a real small Y at the time. We had a swimming pool, an indoor swimming pool, and basically a basketball court. But it just meant the world to us. And Edmonds was a small town back then, and we just didn't have anything like that really for the kids. And then it continued to expand through the years. And then when you look at a beautiful site like this, you really realize the Y's commitment to the community, and also how they kind of plug in with the private corporations around town so they can show their corporate citizenship by partnering with the Y to develop something like this was just amazing. It's huge. Hey, happy 125th anniversary to the YMCA of Greater Oklahoma City.